My name's Liam Farrington, and my project is a combat robot with a self-firing weapon. Throughout the history of robotic combat, hammers have always been a staple of the sport. However, no matter the design, they've all suffered from one major issue.
Wait, get ready. No, wait for a good hit.
In the fast-paced nature of these mechanical gladiators, timing the swing of a hammer properly has never been easy. But today, that changes. Introducing the first in the next generation of overhead weaponry. It's Cuddles! He likes to go around giving things hugs with his front scoops, and then bashing their heads in with his massive hammer. But don't worry, he's friendly. He only smashes bugs and spiders, and any other robot that dares stand in his way.
So to explain how this works, first we have to take a look at the eyes, stare into its soul. So this is actually an ultrasonic sensor. One end sends out a signal and the other receives it, and based on the time that it takes to receive that, it can sense the distance. Here, if you look around at the back, you can see if I move my hand to different distances, it can track how far away my hand is. The receiving is done by this IR receiver, which is hooked up to this remote. This takes care of the drive, so we have forward, backward, rotate left, and rotate right. Now, this sensor that I showed you earlier is automatic, and it's for the hammer. If we get close enough, within 15 centimeters to the hammer, it will fire. Now, if we want to see more of how this works, we have to take it apart. So we have the switch on the back for easy access. We can just switch that off. And we have these 4 screws we can undo.
So now we get to look at the guts of Cuddles. As you can see, these top panels, the shell, and even this shelf here, this mounting shelf, these have all been 3D printed. They were designed in SolidWorks and then printed on my roommate's 3D printer, so thank you to my roommate. The whole thing is powered off of this 9-volt battery, which sits in here nicely. It's hooked up to the switch, which is hooked up to the Arduino, which is hooked up to everything else. The weapon is powered by this servo motor, so when fired, the weapon goes to a specific rotational position, then retracts to the original position. And to speed it up a bit, we have some Lego gears here. This is the LCD screen shown earlier, and this is the adapter for it. It's just soldered straight on. Kind of hard to see, but down in here is an L298N motor controller. That is hooked up to both of these N20 drive motors that actually makes the robot move. Of course, around front we have the ultrasonic sensor. That just sort of sits in place. And finally we have this buzzer here on the Arduino that sounds whenever the weapon is fired. So other robots be warned, Cuddles never misses his shots.